Hey everybody, welcome to the World Series of Commander. I'm your host Matthew McClure, aka Big Dice on Discord. Today we've got a special treat for you. We're going to be covering Season 2 semifinal game. We have Story Mode, who is playing Lorehold Legacies. Lorehold Legacies is more of an aggro-based deck where they're trying to put out as many artifacts as they can and attack to get massive damage triggers off of their commander Alibou. And then we have Elementalwhisperer, who's playing Reap the Tide, which is more of a Simic control deck. He's going to be looking to control the board until he can get to his combo and hopefully win on a single turn. Let's take a look.
Sounds good to me. 7. 10. I'll take the play, sure. All right. Put you up here. Thank you. I'll start us on a forest and I'll pass the turn.
Let's draw this card. Plains Pets.
I'll draw.
Oh, I should have taken a picture of my new hand.
And I'll play an island. And play a Lotus Cobra. Also go.
Cheating, Cobra.
Cheating? Nosha.
Clifftop Retreat. Aethersworn Canonist.
Oh, that's cheating.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll start on a Reliquary Tower.
Yep.
And make a blue. Going to Kasmina's Transmutation on the Aethersworn Canonist.
Resolve.
All right. I'm gonna use 2, and I'm gonna explore. So I will draw a card, and I can play an additional land. I don't know where the best place for my graveyard is.
I guess
guess over
behind
here.
your
The E,
library,
you know.
right?
Yeah, but I don't. I want it to be on camera just in case,
yeah.
right?
Right. I forgot mine is out of frame.
So I'll play an island, make a green, and then play an Arcane Signet,
Okay.
and I'll pass the turn.
Tacky for 1?
I'll take 1. Unless it's just
No, just 1.
okay. Just making sure. I'm at 39.
Lorehold prevents all combat damage to artifact creatures I control, which I probably should have done before I attacked. When an artifact creature enters under my control, I can draw a card. Or I have to draw a card.
Is it still an artifact if it's...
Yeah, it just
Okay.
loses its abilities and has
Got it.
base power and toughness.
Okay. I see.
So it's still a human, it's still a cleric, it's still an artifact creature.
Okay.
So you can go.
I'll untap and draw. Let's see here. I'll play an island, make a green, and make Aesi for 6. And I will pass the turn.
Mountain. Traxos.
Seems good.
Trigger. Go ahead.
I'll untap and draw. I'm gonna start us off with an explosive vegetation. So I'll go search for 2 basics, put them in play tapped. I'm gonna put both the Lotus Cobra triggers on top of the IEC triggers, so that the IEC resolves first, the draw.
Yeah.
Just because I'd rather see what I'm looking at before I make my mana.
Seems reasonable.
Option to cut. I'm gonna organize these so it's a little bit easier to see. So I'll draw 2 and then make 2 mana.
Okay.
1, 2. I will make 2 green. I haven't played land for turn because it was these two entered. 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. So I will play this Ash Barrens and make another green.
So you have 3 green from the Cobra?
Yes.
Okay.
And I draw a card off Aesi. The 4th mana for a Circuitous Route. So I'm going to go find 2 more basics, put them into play tapped. Same deal. I'll draw before I make my mana. I'll leave you the option to cut. Sorry.
All right.
So I will draw 2. And I will make, let's say, 2 green. And I'll make a blue and play, because I have 1 land drop left.
Yeah.
I'll play a Retreat to Coral Helm. It's the whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I can either tap or untap target creature or scry 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to play a Mystic Sanctuary. I'm going to have it so that I'm going to put this under this under this. So this will resolve first, getting back Explorer. And I'm going to draw the Explorer and make a green. So put this on top, draw it, then make a green, and play the Explorer.
Yeah.
To draw and be able to play another land drop this turn. I will play Yavimaya Coast and make a green. And forget that I had Retreat to Coral Helm. So I'll scry, then draw. So this will be under this. Oh, come on, Jake. You know how to play this game. I'm going to bottom that one and draw a card. And with that green, I will play an Elvish Reclaimer. And I will say go.
Traxos stays tapped. Draw a card. Rugged Prairie. I'll attempt to cast Alibou.
Alibou will resolve.
Traxos untaps on cast.
Yep.
This triggers, I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Combat?
Beginning of combat. I'm gonna take 1. Get a 38. And I'm going to cast Decisive Denial and have these 2 fight.
Alibou goes to the
And yes.
Traxos attacks.
All right. 7.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be at 31.
Pass.
I'll untap. And draw. I'm gonna move my stuff around here so I know what I've got. I'm going to attempt to cast a Rampant Growth.
I'm not going to mana type that. Go ahead.
Did Alibou cost 1 less somehow?
No, sorry.
You're good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
No, you're right.
So I'll go find a land. So the order is going to be scry, then draw, then make a mana.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to forget about this again. Because I know how to play this game, I swear. Option to cut. Scry. I'll top that and draw it and make a blue mana. I'm gonna play an island and scry, then draw, then make the mana. Bottom that one. Draw. I'll make a green mana. I'm going to use those 2 mana to use Elvish Reclaimer to sacrifice my Ash Barrens to go search for tapped lands. Search for a Temple of Mystery. So I'm going to have it untap my Elvish Reclaimer.
Okay.
Instead of Scry. Option cut. So this will come in tapped. I will Scry, then draw, then make my mana, and this will untap because of the Temple is the Scry. So Scry. I'm going to bottom that and draw, and I'll make a blue mana. So I have a blue mana floating. Play an island. Scry, draw, make mana. Bottom that one. Make a green mana. Use 2 for an Archaeomancer. I'm going to get back Explosive Vegetation.
Sure.
Then 2, 3, 4. Gonna Explosive Vegetation. Go get 2 basics. Island. And a forest. Scry, draw, make mana, make mana. Just digging, man. Scry at the bottom. Scry at the top. Draw. Make 2 green. So I have 2 green floating. So 2. I'll put the spell. So I'm gonna Court of Calling. So it's 6, which means 3, 4, 5, 6. So Court for 6. Go find Kodama. I'll end up going back in. I'm gonna use the Reclaimer to sacrifice a land to go tutor up a land tapped. Go get a Simic Growth Chamber.
Yep.
So Kodama's going to always be at the top of the stack, so it resolves last.
Right.
Probably just going to start. No, I can't even do that because it's kind of difficult to do. I'll bounce the land first. So what's going to happen is bounce, then scry, then draw, then make mana, then Kodama. Okay. Do you want to cut before?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we're going to bounce the Mystic Sanctuary to hand. And then we're going to scry. I'm going to bottom that. And then I'm going to draw. And I'm going to put a 0-drop into play, which is going to be Mystic Sanctuary, which is only going to trigger itself, retreat, that. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put on top first, then draw, then scry, then make the mana. I didn't make mana last time. Green is the mana, if that's okay.
Sure.
I'm putting Explore on top. So I'll put it on top, then draw, then scry. Going to bottom that. And then make a green. So I have 2 green floating. I'm going to use that to explore and draw. And play a forest, which I will scry, then draw, then make a mana, then Kodama. So scry. I'm going to bottom that. Then draw. Then make a green mana. Then I'm going to put into play a forest, which will scry, then draw, then make a mana. So I have 1 green floating. These turns get complicated, I'm sorry.
And you've used all your regular land plays, or is this still just explore land plays?
I've used all my land plays. I can't play any more lands.
Okay.
After the explore one here. So I'm going to scry. I'm going to bottom. And draw, and then make a second green mana. I will tap 2 with the 3 and play an Hour of Promise. So I'll search for 2 lands. Guildless Commons. And I guess I'll grab an Evolving Wilds. So, scry, draw, make mana, Kodama. Well, bounce will be first. So, I'm going to bounce the Evolving Wilds. And scry. Draw. Make 2 green. Putting Evolving Wilds into play. Scry, draw. Actually, no. I'm not going to scry. I'm going to untap one of my creatures. I'm going to untap Aesi. And draw, then make mana. and then Kodama again. Going to untap one of my creatures, and then I'm going to draw, make mana. So I'll make another green. So I have 2 green. And then crack my Evolving Wilds. Go get an island tapped. Scry, draw, no scry. Untap my creature, draw, make mana, Kodama. Did you want to cut before?
No.
Okay. Untap, draw, I'll make a blue. And then put into play nothing. Use one of those green for a wild growth. And I will trigger Kodama to put in a 1-drop or less. I'm going to put in a Thin Horn Elves. So I have a green and blue floating. I should have been keeping track of that the whole time. And I'll use green, green, blue for an Eternal Witness. Triggering Kodama, getting back Court of Calling. So I'm going to get back Court of Calling and put in a Reclamation Sage, destroying Traxxas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need to save a mana. So I'm going to attempt to cord for 5.
I have no response.
Okay.
I'm F9 at this point.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leaving up, or I only need 8. Sorry, for 8. I'm gonna go get Maloku, and present a combo where I return a land to hand. The token causes it to put the land back into play. I get to draw my deck and make infinite mana. But at this point, I choose not to draw. I have the Blue Suns in hand. Aesi says May, so I don't have to draw.
Okay.
Well, that was an exciting game 1. Although it felt a little bit like Solitaire. I felt like story mode was kind of locked into maybe a bad hand, maybe didn't keep the right cards, whereas Elemental Whisperer had more of an explosive start. Seemed like he drew the right cards, got the right interaction, and ultimately ended up winning him that game. Let's see what story mode can do in game 2. Take a look.
All right, deck. All right, we'll keep this nonsense.
Keep as well.
Okay. Mishra's Factory.
Forest. Thin Horn Elves. Pass.
Blinkmoth Nexus. Iron Mirror. Go ahead.
Okay. Soul Ring, Cultivate.
Okay.
Island, into a Temple of Mystery. And I will scry. And I will bottom. And pass the turn.
Plains. Traxxas.
Sounds good. One, two, three. I'm gonna play a Courser of Crucifix. And I'll reveal a Maloku.
Okay.
Interesting. I'll play an island and go up to 41. And I'm just going to pass turn.
Planes. Etch Champion.
Sure.
Traxos on taps.
Yep.
Swing of Traxos.
I will K-Grip Traxos.
Second main. Hangerback Walker for 1.
Seems good.
Go ahead.
I'll untap. And draw Maloku. Top card's a command tower. We're going to go ahead and play that. And go up to 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. No, regrowth the Crows and Grip. And I'm just going to say pass.
Furnace. Attack you with Etch Champion?
It's pro all colors, right?
Yes.
Yep, I'll take 2.
Thopter Engineer. I'll make a Thopter.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll untap. And draw this forest. Have a forest on top. 2, 5, 6. Attempt to cast Aesi.
Resolves.
I'll play a forest off the top deck. Revealing a forest. Gain a life, draw a forest. And I'll play an island. It's my second land per turn. There's a Lotus Cobra on top.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll pass turn after that.
Okay. Sorry. End of
You want to
turn.
tick up the hanger back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Combat?
Yep.
3.
Yeah, I can't block it, so I'm gonna keep this over here because it's a little bit easier.
Okay.
Down to 39.
Second main Goldmere.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw the Lotus Cobra. Top card is Blue Sun Zenith. I'm gonna have one colorless floating and play a Lotus Cobra. And play an island. Draw a card, make a blue mana. Top card is Kodama's Reach. Play a forest. I have to gain my life too. I have 2 life gain here. Draw a card, make a blue mana. Top card is Hercule's Recall.
Sure.
Say so 2 blue, 3 blue, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have myself draw 4 cards.
Sure.
So Hercules, Drift to Phantasms, Wall of Roots, and Terramorphic Expanse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards in hand. And top card would have been a forest. Shuffle this in. So I'll have to discard 2 cards, but I think that's going to be it for my turn, though.
Okay. Tick this up.
Yep. option to cut as well. Top card is an island, and I'm discarding a forest and a wall of roots.
Mirror Battlesphere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make 4 mirror. Combat.
Yep.
Trigger.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it deals 4 damage to you.
Just to point me. Okay.
Yeah. And it gets +4/+0.
Okay. Blocker step. I'll Hercules you.
Sure.
And the Great Famers.
Oh.
Yep.
I'll replay it.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw. Top card is a forest. Let's see. I'll play my forest, make a green mana, draw a forest, go up to 38. Top card is a growth spiral. Play a forest, make a blue mana, draw a card, go up to 39. Use another blue. I'm going to transmute my Drift of Phantasms for a 3-drop.
Okay.
Go get Eldritch Evolution. And attempt to cast it with 1 colorless floating, sacrificing Aesi.
Sure.
Exile this. Alright, and Oroblast. Okay. So go get Kodama. I'm going to show you a Maloku and an infinite mana combo to where I can draw my deck with Aesi and Blue Suns here.
Yeah, I didn't stand a chance. I had answers, maybe, but they were just too few and far between.
Yeah, drawing Hercules was like the kind of nail in the coffin moment for me, I think.
Well, those were really fast games. Elementalwhisperer seemed to get his combo each and every time, and it just felt like story mode could not get a board state. Maybe needed some more mana rocks to make it more explosive. Well, that's all for this week. Tune in next time for our other iteration of semifinals matches, and good luck to Elementalwhisperer moving into the finals. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.